Hello, everybody! Oh goodness, my angry thing is on. I keep forgetting that if I like even hit that, it comes on. Hello, everyone! Welcome back. We are back today with some more Minecraft Dinos. And so I forgot my F1 was on. Let me put my armor back on. I was smelting some stone because I have plans today. Plans, you say? But first, I have to show you guys. Ooh, hello. Where's my doors? I thought I lost my cobblestone chest. I was about to be very sad. Very sad indeed. Oh my goodness. I don't know how much I'll need of this. Probably all of it. I don't know. But what's next? Maybe I should go to sleep and then I'll show you what I've done off camera. Because I've done a couple of things. Purely so we can get moving on the dinosaur fact situation. Also, earlier I went and accidentally hit this thing, and I hit that, and then that thing popped up, so not cheating. Still love this guy. Very fun, very fun. Oh, I did offline find this bunny thing, so I moved the books over into that corner, and I put the bunny plushie there, because I thought it was really cute. You guys have seen all of this, but you have not seen these over here. What the fuck? Ah! Bro was hiding out in my thing. I made some automated, or this is semi-automated. Automated farms. So we have a sugarcane farm down here, which it's new. So I haven't done any AFKing on the world yet for it to actually be better. And then we have an automated chicken farm over here, because chickens are the only animals you can automate a meat farm for. And this is a semi-automated, aminal farm. So essentially what I do is I breed up the cows. The babies fall through because there's chains there. Have you guys ever, like, watched ARK videos? It's the same concept of the people who made, like, Ovis farms and ARK. Same concept. Really. And obviously I will still be using the cows in the barn as well. This was just an extra. You don't know how annoying it was to get that many cows in there, by the way. I had to breed them up in a separate pen over there. And then I had to move them all into the tiny ass hole. I do absolutely hate the sounds that are over here though. They're the worst. The worst timeline. Are you guys still more? Okay, no, I just wasn't hitting you right. Okay. Ooh, don't fall in the hole. That would be a very bad idea. Then you're stuck in there with all these cows. You just gotta hit the right angles. Yes, thank you. Let's see. Anybody else? Okay. And then, as I said, the babies fall through here. And then when they get adults, you can... Where's my lever? Oh, it's up there, I forgot. Pull the lever, Kronk. And then it releases powdered snow. And then they die. But only the adults die. The children do not die. They are spared. I actually don't know why I did this. It's not much faster than just, like, breeding and collecting the animals. So I have no clue why I decided this was the thing I was going to do. But you know what? Everyone makes decisions, and that was mine. But like I said, I haven't really had time to AFK here much, so not a lot has happened in this world. Oh, and I did move the chickens upstairs finally, so they no longer share a house with the goats. There we go. The pigs have grown exponentially. And then I did make it to where the... Do not... I made it kind of like a little chicken coop situation. It's kind of ugly, not gonna lie. But I did put a shit ton of hoppers under it so that I can collect more eggies. Because I need eggs to feed myself. And then I also need eggs to make dino eggs. So, yeah. I did do quite a bit of stuff off stream. I don't know if y'all will be mad at me, but I didn't want to take forever finding a place to build the park that I wanted to. Before we do head over there, I am gonna do some things. First order of business is I want to turn all of these into connecting glass, because I prefer the connecting glass. You can get clear connecting glass, which is completely clear, but I don't know how I feel about that one. I like the clearness, but I also don't at the same time. Because then it seems like nothing is there, and I don't know, it's a weird thing. Here's my... Is it you gonna put it? Yes, it's you. It's you, babe. I'm gonna do all of you. I don't know how much of this I'll need, but regardless, I'll need it, because this is what I'm gonna use to, what? Oh, wait, I forgot to, I need to turn you into stone bricks first. Would it probably be beneficial just to bring my mates and table with me? Yes. Am I going to? No. Yeah. It's you. I swore it was this ticket. There's nothing wrong. Where is it? Maybe from my etched stone. That's a load stuff. Close enough. Alchemy! Where? That's gotta be the load stuff. Where? Yeah, it's the Mason's workbench. This one is the Mason's workbench. Loser. It was working earlier. Oh, it's just regular stone. Can I reconvert these back to regular stone? Yay or nay? Do we know? No. Damn it! Made a shit ton of stone bricks for nothing! And you would think I would know how to do this because I've done it 10 million fucking times already. So gonna make me stone. Brief intermission, guys. We will be right. Where the fuck am I? Focus. Just gonna build some cobblestone. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. Hopefully. It should, I don't think, right? Alright. Let's see. I'm supposed to grab the buckets. Sure, I'll find some way to use those stone bricks. It's not like it's a complete waste, but I'm sure I'll find a way. Come on, away. But you would think after doing it 10 million times that I would know that. And you'll understand why I said 10 million times a minute. I said, there's just so many things happening here. I'm losing my mind. Oh, I also made an iron shovel because I forgot to bring my diamond shovel over with me, so we have an iron shovel. And then I also found this hoe with silk touch. So I kept I took it. It was in one of the botanist things in the village. That is going to be decided in a second, Zoo, but I do, if you are able to stick around, I'd like to show you something in just a second. I'm just waiting on some cobblestone to smelt. Because I have some things, I have some things that I did off the and I've already shown my automatic farms. Oh, this is gonna take forever! No! Okay. We'll leave that be for a little bit. We'll leave it be. We'll be back. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about, because I'm too excited. So I did a little off-stream work. First of all, I found an area where I want to build the plains/grassland park. It's over here. And as you can tell, I've done a couple of things. First of all, I built a gazebo. I did a lot of things. I got a little too, like, I was working on schoolwork and I had to listen to like 10 million hour long videos. And so I was just doing things and I just kept doing things and I got so much fucking quartz. I don't ever want to see quartz again, but I probably will have to. But first of all, we have our little gazebo. Ignore that. You guys don't see that yet. I know you can't. You don't. So our little gazebo with some fairy lights and stuff. We have a little fountain adjacent to the gazebo. Very cutesy. I do want to put our library/museum right across over there. So they're like... Sorry. What's the word? Parallel? I don't know. And then this is our laboratory! I think it turned out really nice. It's getting dark on me, so I can't really... But I think it turned out really nice looking on the outside. I love it. I think it's super cute. I made it out of quartz, and then this is just green terracotta. That is from a chip mod, so it's smooth green terracotta. They're just glass. And then I lined it with fairy lights so things don't get too dark. And then I put some color lilies in these pots. On the inside, we do have an area for our quote-unquote guests to hang out, so they can walk around the lab, see what we're doing inside. I think it's nicely decorated for what it is. I tried my best. These are my favorite things in the world, though. It's just a poster that says egg, and I love that for them. And then I have a bunch of these fancy paintings around, and then I have some other girls and stuff. These ones say lab. This is another one. But I think it looks really cute, and then it has, the only way I could figure out how light this big gigantic space was hiding glowstone under carpet, so that's what that is. And we're gonna pretend that this is, like, super high-tech, lab finger scanner things, but it's just a button. We do indeed have some villagers in our lab that are our lab assistants, and they trade us stuff. And I was able to get all of these things. It's very cute in here, too. With some potted plants, which probably are not lab regulations, but whatever. There's some of these, and I put this in a glass item frame. I think that's super cool. That's also in a glass item frame. These are super cute. I thought this was cute. I love this little frog painting. I think it's adorable. And then I also put a chicken and a cow and a chicken. I looked at the cows and chicken. But we also have some lab animals too. We have our lab chickens, which are unnamed. And if you are like a real like Minecraft Dinosaurs lover, you're gonna know what this is from. But we have Beefy and Beefy Jr. And I really hope some people do know what that's from. It's part of my childhood there. And then I did not end up making every single color of the culture vacs, because I did it in a test world, and I didn't like how some of them looked. I didn't like how the gray, the black, and the light gray looked. I didn't like how the brown looked either, so I did these colors. I am very picky. And then all of my stuff is hidden in chests down here. Very sneaky. Very sneaky indeed. But yeah, we have slowly been working our way. I've also put some more DNA in here. We synthesized some stuff so that we can make more dinosaurs. Right. I don't know if we'll be starting with a reborn dinosaur today. I kind of really wanted to start with either the... Where are they? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Hello? Oh, they're already eggs. I'm so silly. The I was saying sorry. Psittacosaurus and then the Psittapodi. I'm debating between those two. And then these pillars in the glass were what I was wanting to use as like building blocks for the enclosure. I also found this hazard, like gray concrete in the chip mod. Thought it was super cool and decided to use it like to line the thing. You're like, hey, do not touch this line. Do not touch it. You know, for visitors and stuff. Air quotes visitors. Again, I am very proud of this build. I genuinely love it so much. I think it looks amazing. I'm not much of a builder, or at least I'm trying to be a better builder. But it's quite hard. It is inspired after this really fancy lab that I've seen before near my area, which I will not be doxing myself and telling you what the lab name is. But it's fancy as shit. And it's so cool. It looks a little rough inside. We're not gonna talk about her. But I genuinely think this turned out really nice. And I wanted to have something over there to parallel this guy. I do need to figure out something for lighting on the pathway, so this is the pathway. That's why I needed the edge stone. So I did the exact same size circle as our little gazebo over there. Really? Hey girl. Anyway. But I made it into a fountain. But there's more to listen. This is my dreams I made up. But first, before I do anything, I need to put some more of the stuff together. So I need to make a feeder, first of all, for our children. I think I left a singular plate of non-connected piece of non-connecting glass. I moved my crafting tables. And yeah, since everything is gone, we don't have the 10 million chests just sitting here. Sitting there menacingly. I need 4 pieces of stone. You're making me use some of my stone for this? Rude. What else do I need? But more of my stone. How dare you? I have buttons over here that I already had in existence. Please tell me I didn't. Good. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna need to get more cobblestone soon. A lot of deep slate. Let's just go make this. Reset it again. You. Already messed up. Can't you tell I'm good at this? I messed up again, guys. Okay. We've got this. We'll get there eventually. Very short-term memory here. Hmm. Uh, hmm. Sorry, I am investigating exact natural habitat. Herbivores, Techosaurus lived in a variety of environments, including forests, floodplains, and possibly semi-arid regions. I think we're gonna go for maybe a forest floodplain situation. I do know dinosaurs can drown very easily in these spots. So we're gonna try and not do that. I think that's number one goal. Don't drown my dinosaurs. So yeah, that would be indeed number one goal. Don't drown dinosaurs. I didn't realize that was a feature. Just hold shift and it just turns everything. That's very interesting. I like that feature. Anyway. But first we gotta find where we want to put our Stachysaurus. Why am I going this way? Nobody knows. Up to see the wizard. I should probably grab some food to bring with me first. So I can feed you. And then a lot of potatoes. I will take some potatoes. Potato, tra la la. We have 2 eggs so far, which is a lot of fun. I'm very excited. So we can either go this way, that way, or the things also allow for that way or this way. I'm not so sure I want to go that way just yet, because that would mean terraforming, which is not exactly something I want to do today. Especially since this way leads straight to freaking cave and water. Oh, there's a mine shaft in that cave. What? Oh, that's cool as shit. I might use this one as, because I wanted to have a quote-unquote demonstration cave for, like, as like, oh, this is a cave where we look for fossils and shit. You know? And I thought it would be fun to have one of those. I think we may go this way. Honestly. It seems like the easiest way to go as of right now. Love this shovel. I'm gonna have to make sure that I don't use my entire shovel up. It might be sad if I do. There's so much dirt fitting into this. I already have a shit ton of dirt. I don't need more dirt. I don't know exactly, like, I could just build it, oopsie, right here and have it, like, kind of straightforward that, like, you know, exhibit right here. Because this is technically our entrance. I don't know where I'm gonna build the actual entrance at. Because I would like to have, like, a cool entrance or something like that. And then, but this is just where I go. I don't know exactly how they'll all connect up in paths. Maybe the museum can be like a 2-sided entrance, unlike the lab, because the lab only has 1 entrance. So that way you can go go through the museum and then keep going. That could also be a thing. But we'll see. We'll go ahead and start putting down. I don't know exactly how I want to do this, but we will figure it out as we go along. I have seen a couple of cute designs that I liked, or like something, like part of things that I've like considered, I just don't know. Like, I know I want to use these pillars to give it like a fancy look, because I don't know, like I was debating two different styles for this park, either like a super fancy, like science forward one, or one that's more like a safari situation. Um, and I'm thinking, as you can tell by my current builds, that we're going more super fancy route. If you cannot tell by the way that everything is. Um, Also, these are really cool, by the way. I didn't realize, like, I knew Quark added cobblestone bricks, but they also have, like, the walls. Let's keep digging out of this brick. Do that, sorry. At least I'll have dirt for all the terraforming I have to do later. Layers, dude. This is indeed a plains. It's a absolutely gigantic plains. It actually consists of a giant plains and then a sunflower plains. It goes from like all the way over here to all the way up here, and there's a village. And if I really needed to, I could also use the lavender field. There's another village up there. I should just connect these areas. So it's ginormous. It doesn't look that big once you have like giant buildings like this for scale. But not all of our exhibits are going to be ginormous. Just not really one is building straight over a ravine. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Everything is fine. Let's go investigate the ravine real quick. And see what all of them do. Hello! We do seem to have fossils in here. Could we quickly just redact the fossils from in here and then cover it up? We could do that. I think we will do that. I think that is the move. That's what I would say. I'm gonna go grab some water so that I can do that. What if I could just steal some from my fountain without breaking it? Also, how did I do that again? Please don't break my fountain. It didn't. So, it does nothing. Put some like so that I can easily get to. It's also right here. I want this. Ooh. Guess I could possibly be restoring this while I do this. I have more plaster bandages in my backpack. Backpack. Ah! Not worry, we close it forever. We'll find Ruby. I don't need to know no more. We have the Ruby, but we'll close it forever. We'll find Ruby. I have to eventually build like guest housing, like what was I thinking? Like a hotel, or like even like we could have like some sort of like little, they're not huts, but like what are the little houses that people, you know how some parks you can like rent a house? I've never done it, but like I've seen fancy people do it, like very rich people do it. I'm too much of a broke ass bitch for that. But We'll just have to see. Cabin? I don't even know if cabin is the right word. One of these days it'll come to me. We'll get there eventually, guys. I swear. Maybe you guys are wondering, why are you picking up some of the DNA stuff you already have? 100% it. Because I want to make skeletons of every single guy I can. So that's why I'm doing this. I know it's an insane task, but you know what? Hi, XB! You missed me showing off my lab! Because I hate your move. We'll be back up there in a minute anyway. Back. Back, Shane! Come back! Some of you guys may know, I watch wrestling on occasion. I'm not like a super big wrestling fan, but I have recently become obsessed with Joe Hendry. He's so funny. He has his own little theme song, and it's like the say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry, and it's I love it, but I also hate it because it's now become like a vocal stem for me, and so I'll just randomly say that. I'm like, oh my god. So it's a love-hate relationship right now. And every time I say it, I have to explain to people who the fuck Joe Hendry is and what his gimmick is. And his gimmick essentially is that if you say his name, that song starts playing and he appears randomly somewhere. And I think it's hilarious and I love it very much. That is my take on this. We have quite a few Beelzebub fossils. Maybe we'll get enough to have a good amount of DNA to where I can make frogs. I do love a good frog. Yeah, if you guys just hear me sing that, respect that I'm losing my mind. Cleaning out the cave. We're cleaning out the cave. So that we can cover it up so I can move on and do a technical habitat. Cleaning out the cave. Can you tell it's been a stressful day at school? I think you can. It's the amount of time I've losed it. I'm waiting on test results from a test I had Tuesday, and genuinely, this is the worst thing in existence. I did find out my grade from my test Monday, though, and I got a 92 on it, which I'm really excited about. First A of the semester. I hope it continues to be A's, because I don't know what time. I am very academically, I don't know if competitive is the word, because I don't compete with other people. But, like, my academics are extremely important to me, and I'm kind of insane, and I think the only acceptable grades for myself are A's. Other people, yeah, do whatever is best for you. But me, it's A's, because that's kind of been drilled into my brain since I was a child. You know, it's either A's or you're dead situation. So I'm just here, and it's been instilled in me as an adult. So now we're stuck with this thought process that you either get A's or you're dead. And I do not recommend instilling that thought into your children. It makes them become perfectionists, and then they spiral over any small mess up. So yeah, any of you guys becoming future parents, don't do that. Please. You'll save yourself and your child a lot of tears. Save your tears for another day. I haven't actually listened to the whole song of that. I've only listened to like snippets of it. Because it, like, they used to play it all the time in my school student center. I guess the person who had that on their playlist graduated. Because they no longer play it, so. I could have technically listened to the whole song, but I actually never pay attention much to the music in the student center. I only listen to it for a little bit before I get to work, and then I put my headphones in and listen to my own music. Because as much as I love the people who work at the student center, they do not often play bangers. And I know bangers. Recently though, like I listen to a lot of metal and rock music, and I was very disappointed to see at the 3 days. I did not go to the 3 days concert, but I have seen clips of it. And apparently 3 Days Grace was using some AI videos in the background of some of their songs while they were performing, which genuinely disappoints me. Because I am very against generative AI. I know AI, like regular AI, has its places in the work environment and can be helpful, but I'm very against generative AI and the fact that it oftentimes steals from artists, and so I'm not very fond of it. And it's become really prevalent in the metal and like rock scene for some reason because people are starting to use it on their merch all the time, and it kind of disappoints me. I'm like, what are we doing, guys? Why are we doing this? What is the reason? You know? I feel like it's. You guys are like gigantic bands that have a shitload of money. I am sure you can find an artist that you could, commission. And even for those videos, I'm sure you could find a videographer who could get you stuff like that. I am like so sure. So sure. Because they were just like AI. It was specifically the scene I saw was for their song Riot. Just AI generated riot scenes. I'm like, brother, there have been so many riots in history. You could have just taken something from there. Could have taken something from there. But you chose to do this. And so, yeah. A little bit disappointed with them, which is kind of sad. Because I really like their. Riot is actually one of my favorite songs. So, a little disappointed. I am very anti-AI and anti people who use AI. So, I'm probably not going to be listening to them for a while until they either make a statement. And if they don't make a statement, then it is what it is. Just don't listen to them. It is really disappointing now. Welcome back to Rants with Moss, where Moss does little TED Talks while they mine rocks. I guess we could do more rants about AI. Currently, I'm very disappointed in the student body of, like, every college, because it really sucks seeing how dependent some people are on AI, especially in their academic careers. Because at this point, it feels like people aren't actually learning; they're just doing what's been fed or told to them by these AI generated things. That oftentimes, AI is not factual. AI can and will, especially ChatGPT is notorious for this. Just make shit up. They can't. It literally will just make up facts and make up citations. Like, I think in one case it even made up, like, a paper, which is insane. And what's even crazier to me is people doing it in scientific fields. Like, I've seen a lot recently, like, I've even seen some environmentalists do it, which is insane because AI is so terrible for the environment. And it literally is insane to me that you are studying to be an environmentalist, to protect the environment. And here you are using AI. Like, what? It's so crazy and hypocritical to me. Like, I understand. I am all for being as eco-friendly as you can, and I understand in some situations you cannot be super eco-friendly because sustainable products can be hard. But not using AI is not that hard. It really isn't. I mean, I've gone my entire college career and high school career without using AI. Am I the best writer in the world? No. Especially in my grammar sense. But at least I made it with my two hands. And my own stupid little brain. Plus, at this point, there's so many AI detectors at college. Like, what is even the point of trying to go through AI? Because they will just find out. I have gotten a lot of flack for my anti-AI take. I genuinely don't even think it's like that much of a controversial thing. I feel like it should be understood that if it's something that is actively harming people and the environment, it just should be stopped. I mean, you don't need to generate fake images and videos. It's not something that you absolutely need to do. And it really does suck because I have seen it very prevalent in small creators on Twitch where they will use AI generated things for their profile pics. Which I get it, not everybody has money. My profile pic is currently my VTuber model, which was expensive, and I will say that it is expensive. But my first ever profile photo was one that I made out of pixels. A lot of people do pic roos, which are perfectly fine. And then the second one I had was like a $5 commission. Very cheap. And you could get some very cheap commissions for profile photos on like Etsy and stuff. Which I mean, pay artists what they deserve, but it was like just like a tiny ass frog. I mean, there's all sorts of things. Like the logo that I have currently, which is not up here right now, but I do it on my TikToks. It is it was $20. Um, I mean, there are inexpensive ways that you can do it, and if you really want to, just not pay anything, and you don't have any artistic skills, which even then my pixel art was shit. Like I look at it now, I'm like, oh, this is kind of bad. But you know what? I loved it. It was good for what it was. But if you don't want to do that, you can just indeed like I've seen people just take a screenshot of a game and edit it slightly, like to like edit the colors and shit, and that it works perfectly fine as well. Like there are all sorts of things you can do, and so I don't know. I'm very anti AI. sort of, so I can find things better. He's in now. Guess we can go ahead and get the Beelzebub and it's Raptor. Go in. Some things we can do. How did I lose it? Magic. And then we can go. No, chicken! Bad chicken! Ugh. Hold on, we gotta go get these chicken back. Luckily, I have this wonderful mod where I can just go whack. Come back. Back in there. Bad chicken. I just wanted to grab some water. And yes, I did make an infinite water source. Stop it, chickens! Back here. Hey, I said... Back. Come back here. Like I said. No. No more escaping chickens. I will say over time the lures. Those get on my nerves. That's just me. It's real, it's me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm looking at guys. I do really like these plushies. I think they're adorable. I don't think I have a raptor. 100% do it. Where is? Let's see what. Oh, I do. I lied. I'm a liar who lies. I'm a big liar who lies. Let's take these. Do I have any overlapper in any of those? None in there. None in there. Okay. So we should just throw you in here for now. I'm a big liar who lies, guys. I do not have the Beelzebub though. Pretty sure. Yeah, I only have 77%. So our goal is to get one more DNA. Let's see if we can. This is not the goal of today. The goal of today is don't fucking do that. Is building, and I'm getting distracted. I am the queen of distractions. Distraction, deception, disgrace. Virgins go, deception, disgrace. I haven't watched something forever. Beelzebub legs. That's a Beelzebub legs. I don't need any legs. I'm trying to keep one of the stuff so that maybe I can make a fossil if I do get the DNA. It would be really nice if I was giving it to me. Very nice. Just saying. I would really like some browns. Some more. Then we will leave this for now. University. I don't think, because I'm missing like one thing, and it's like a front leg bone. And I still have yet to get the front leg bone. I have so many things, but I do not have the front leg bone. I still have yet to get the front leg bone. Quite rude, my opinion. Just saying. I reached the water from here. I was really hoping I could. Water. Okay, I keep saying I'm not gonna get distracted, and then I get distracted. Do I have any rainbows? What does your damage? I don't think I have you 100% in. Do I have you in here? You're at 90%. So you're almost there. Did I get... No! I didn't get him Beelzebub. So we gotta sacrifice these things. Yay! I probably don't need to incinerate those, but I will just in case. Hopefully, it's more than 10%. Or at least 10%. Give me Beelzebub for DNA. Give me Beelzebub. Please, sir! Please! Please! What time is it? Oh, I need to get to work on the actual thing I'm supposed to be doing today. Oh goodness. Yeah. We'll wait on that results a little bit. I don't think I have any of it, so put it in here. We're gonna go get to work on what we're supposed to be doing. We will figure that out later. I'll probably do that off stream. Fun facts with class. I do a lot of things off stream. I really need to build a bed here. So I don't have to go back to my house every time it turns to night. Might build me like a little tiny outpost. So I can have somewhere to sleep. Or near. I really want one of them. They're so silly looking. Hello, Frogbert. I would like your prehistoric version. Little bit of leg. I didn't realize how close I built it to the... I realized it was like right there. It looks like a bigger space than it actually is. Sorry. I'll just keep you. Ah, shoot. I should have seen if... I don't know if it would smelt while I'm gone. Let's go check. Has any of it smelted? It might... It might be too far away for it to smelt, but we could just check just in case. Yeah, I think I was too far away for it to smelt. But I'll take what we have so far. Take one more stack of it. I think that's what it is. Just in case. No. That's the name right there, so I just throw that in. Oh, I did want to look. I don't know what kind, because I wanted to do a thing. where I have pillars every now and then I have glass. And then I would like to have fencing on the top, like a cute fence of some sort. So I need to see what kind of fences I like, but I haven't investigated that. Also, I'm gonna need so much more stone. It's very annoying. But it looks nice. It looks so nice. You know? Let's try filling in our ravine. Just because I don't want my tacos falling down a hole. Oh, I missed some. How did I miss some blossoms? So there. I'm gonna go investigate. What am I hearing the villager out here? Oh! It's one of you wandering plushie traders. Do you actually have a good one? No. Ugh. How dare you have a bad plushie. You can start. I need to find a desert. Genuinely, I need to find a desert. I need to find 2 deserts. I need to find one that I could use. Or a dinosaur park. And I need to find one that I can take sand from. Because I'm gonna need a shit ton of sand. I think that is the distance. Because I've been getting all my sand from just like random sand pockets that I find. There's more here I missed. How did I miss that one? I'm bad at this. I need to be more observant. Oops, another one. At least we're finding a shit ton of different. But we need that too. Dodo! I would love to have a dodo. I think I... Do I have 100% dodo DNA? I should check on that and see. I know, like, some people are probably gonna get on to me for this. But I will not put the dodos in the Ice Age area. A lot of people have that really misconception that dodos lived in cold areas. No, last dodos actually lived on an island in the tropics. So I will not be putting my dodos in a cold area. They will have their own, like, island themed. So, yeah. Oh, I dropped one. Did I miss anybody else? Look as we go. Does not seem like it. Alright. Back. Closing the hole. Did I probably light up the hole? Yeah. Am I going to? No. That is a thing I'm notorious about, which is lighting up giant holes that I cover up with dirt. I'll probably try and start doing that more, but we're here. I don't like you, but I miss you. So that I can build a habitat with you. Oh, terraforming. I'm not your biggest fan. I don't particularly like you. I have to do it anyway. You're terraforming. I don't want it to be like flat all the way around the habitat though. I do want there to be some sort of like terrain variation, so this could give me that, I guess, but still not calling it the mirror for me. Get more dirt. I guess so. I might need to go back to the base and get more dirt. This was not a thing I was expecting to have to do. Get more dirt. This shit amount of dirt is already mined. Then we need more dirt. Let me go. Is there any more dirt? Nar. Neat. I wonder if I could just here take the rest of the pathway. I need to anyway. There's a hole here that's gonna have to fill at some point. Whee! Always filling holes. Digging and filling holes. That's all I do. So, I hope this is in line. I don't know if it will be. I highly doubt it, because this. It might be. It might be. It might be. Hold on. Dirt. I'm gonna fill up this hole. Leads into a cave. Probably gonna have to explore at some point before I close it up. But I don't want to leave anything that could be important. Don't stress me. We'll look through this later. This is not. We don't need to continue the path this far just yet. Yep. I just want to do all that. Point it out. Hold on, guys. I'm investigating something real quick. You might hear some noises because I have to pull up YouTube to investigate it. And
We can make our
shut up. Yes. 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 I've gotten my inspiration for this from a couple of videos. Specifically, if you want to go check out who I've gotten some of my inspiration from. Buzzy Combs is one of them because I really liked, when I was watching the video, I really liked the cobblestone columns, which are the ones I'm using. Rude! Hey! I am trying to look things up. You rude butt! Anyway. Because I do indeed still watch a shit ton of the dinosaur videos. Can't tell. I think y'all can tell though. Oh, can I? When can I tell this stuff? I don't know. That's the point. We're just here. We're here. I don't want to put my potatoes in there. I would like those back. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I genuinely thought this would be like a silly little haha, you know, build stuff, get it done. But I didn't realize there was a ravine. So we might be taking a little longer. We do still luckily have like almost an hour left in stream. So I am gonna try and get some of it done. I want to see what kind of wood I want to use for it though. So we might investigate that real quick. So I did want a fence on the top. So let's quickly look at. I could always use. I do love a good green. I could use the willow fences. I do already have willow tree saplings. The pink could be fun. Are you going to attack me, sir? I don't know. It was very fun. Purple could be fun as well. I think I'm gonna stick to my roots and do green. I think that is the decision. Get off of my floor. So let's go get all the willow logs we have. I don't think we have a lot, so I may have to grow some over there. I do know we have some willow saplings, so let's take these. Where we do not have a whole lot of willow logs. You know what I do have a lot of? Bone meal. Or at least bones for bone meal. Where I have more bone meal in this. Okay, I guess we'll just take bones. I literally have them on my inventory. What am I doing? Ah! I'm everywhere, guys. Whee! Off we go. I will let you guys have the opportunity to name these guys. I did add a craftable name tags mod, because I was not going to try and fish all the name tags up or find them. Was not going to. You couldn't make me. I already have to do enough grinding for materials. I don't want to do that. Hello. Wondering, should I do have anything of use to me? Ooh, the snow blossom could be fun. I have glowflowers. I don't have a snow blossom though. Do I have? I don't have any emeralds on me. Oh, sorry, buddy. I'll just have to find the snow blossom at some point. I'm sure I could. Eventually. Like, I'm sure there is a biome that has the snow blossom in it. I don't know which biome. And so that'll have to be something I researched. I wait. I'll have to phone this one later. Go plant these willow saplings somewhere so I can grow them up and have them go in, I guess. Get planted. I know they don't need to be near water or anything for them to grow. I can actually test that out right now. Okay. Is it because you're close to... This also has a Spanish box. Did I bring shears? Because I've been wanting to get some of these. I think they're very cute. They're super cute. Thank you, Penelope. I don't think I cut them. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay. Another one. Another one. I do like these vines too. I shall take them. Willow vine. I like that. I don't like the willow leaves. I just want the vines, sir. I'm sorry. Guess I have some. I didn't particularly want you, but you know what? I would save them, I guess. If offered. I think they're pretty. Keep accidentally getting leaves. Could probably use these in the habitat somewhere. Also, I could also probably use the trees in the habitat also as well, because they did say that they lived in floodplains. So I could do a partial forest floodplain situation. You know? Oh, that one just grew. Hello. Goodness. Well, I just heard it. Leaves make such a jarring sound when they break with a pasta mod, and I have a love-hate relationship with it because like it's just so kind of loud, you know? Let's go with what we have now and we start working. I need to decide if I want to use the cobblestone pillars as like the bottom part, or if I want to use the planks as the bottom part. You know? Like for why does it look like that? That's not how your top is supposed to look. Your top is not supposed to look like that. Your top is supposed to... Because if you can see in the picture right there, that's what the top is supposed to look like. Why is the top of this broken? Hello? Where? That is disappointing. Then I guess I will not be using that as... Because I was going to use that, like, because it's supposed to be like a cute cobblestone like texture. So maybe we could use willow planks instead? Oops. I'm not going to throw those out like that. Let's see. Oh. I wanted it to be a bit more different than the grass. I wanted the fence on top to be willow, but I'm not sure if I want that to be willow. Maybe we go see what we can do with this cobblestone. And see if we can make a slightly different texture that is not the pillars that we could use as the bottom. Let's see what we can do. We shall see what we can do. Because that's what the top is supposed to look like. I don't know why it's like that, which is interesting. I could Because this looks like this. I could just do that and do the polished cobblestone, which I think I might do. And I'll bring some extra. I'm gonna have to go mine cobblestone off stream. There's always stuff I have to do off stream. Mine cobblestone, get quartz, get sand, all of that. So much cobblestone. So many things to do. Right. Let's see what we can do with this. How's everybody doing, by the way? Hope y'all are all doing well. I don't know how close I want this to be. So I'm gonna put some plants here, so it's not just so atrociously blank. Fun fact. I don't want it. Because I don't want it to be perfectly square. Because then I feel like it's just a lot, you know? I don't want it to be circular. You know, it's like I have the pillars in the corners and stuff. Maybe we do like an inlet here so that people can walk in and see the dinosaurs better. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Maybe something like that. I don't want this to be like a super small exhibit, but I don't want it to be too large as well, because that could be somewhat problematic, because then you would never actually see the dinosaurs. I have a love-hate relationship with how fast this thing destroys dirt.
Ding, ding.
Yeah, boy.
Hello, Foxtrot. How are you doing? Okay, that is not what I want to do at all. Hope you are doing well. How has everything been? Doing some of these plants for you. Fire plants getting redacted. Look all those check-ins. Predict. This should be good enough, hopefully. So I may have cleaned up the ravine for nothing, actually. There are quite a few zombies and stuff out here right now, though, so that's annoying. Murder. Get out of my house. Get out of my sandwich. Murder. Hi, Creeper. Creeper. Oh, yeah. So way back in the mine, got my pickaxe swinging from side to side. And I also was gonna do an automatic sheep farm, but turns out if you have mob grouping off, you cannot make an automatic sheep farm. Did not realize that. I turned it off because the dinosaurs can destroy your buildings and stuff, and I would prefer if they didn't do that actually, because I would like cute buildings and I would like them to not destroy my things. And also, I don't like dealing with creepers destroying my buildings either, because that happens quite often. You see, you play Minecraft in any other iteration, I get exploded quite frequently, and it's not. I would prefer to not do that. This could be a fun little path, but I might remove the ones here. Hey, can you protect yourself from this light, please? Out. Out. Back, woman. Back outside. I might just move the ones that are, like, right. Oh. Do I want to? I'm contemplating things. I want to fill this in completely. Oh, where's my food? I also don't want to leave it. But I feel like. What? No? That could work. That could work. Can you get out of my sandwich, please? I guess we could take the dirt from over here as well and go ahead and use it terraforming, because I am going to replace this with some more of the etched bricks. Eventually, I don't have any more right now. Where would I like me to go? On here, so everything doesn't look as the worst. We need to make a little. So I think we shall put over here. Just something small, because I don't want them drowning in it, because, like I said, mobbiness mod are notoriously bad at that, and I don't want my animals drowning. None of the ponds would be bigger than, like, unless it's gonna be a bigger animal, or the, like, the block. How tall do I want to make this? Maybe? Yeah, oh, redact. Yes. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Oops, I put them. Oops, I did it again. I did it not. Oh, but you gave me your hand. And nothing again. Oh, baby, baby. Oops, you think I'm in love. It's from a not that innocent. Don't copyright strike me, Brittany. I'm sorry. Now, the question is, do I like that, or... Where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Somehow harder to jump up there now. This is like writing it like... I don't know. I do not know. I do like it as this little border. Contemplating. Let's see. Now it's placed the wrong way. I don't know if that looks any better. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I don't think we'll do it. I want the fences because I want to add like a pop of color, so everything is not gray and sad. But I don't think I want these guys right there. It seems like a little. This isn't seeming right. That's my opinion. I need to make so many of these then. I probably need to make more of this. So I might go and replace some of the pillars that I've made with these. So that I can get more dome set up. Thing. Good thing. I really should stop singing songs like it. I'm probably gonna have to go and turn some of these cobblestone pillars into just a bunch of cobblestone. Where did that piece of wood go? There it is. Let's see. We can look past cobblestone. Excellent. I would like it better if it were like that instead. I'd actually like it better if it were like that instead. Probably just refill all of this back up with dirt. think that's the better solution for this, because I'm not too fond of, like, the weird. I think we do this instead. I don't know. Everything just feels. Hopefully they'll come together by the end of this. Hopefully. Um, it's just hard trying to make like a very sophisticated, fancy thing when you've always just made like cutesy or like more cottagey stuff. Because I've never been a person who builds like futuristic or like in this case like lab stuff, which the lab turned it out looking really nice, which I'm very grateful for. But still, it's a kind of hard transition from like that to this. Okay. Show that. Let me get myself out of there. Hmm. We'll go ahead and put the rest of the pillars up. And then we will go turn the rest of this into, not all of it, but some of it into polished cobblestone. Just to help out a little bit. Before we do go, I do want to see how everything looks with the glass. Bad. I'm debating testing if I would like to clear glass more. We'll just test it. Yeah, connecting glass just breaks. So if I don't use it, I have to break it. I know I said I didn't like the clear glass earlier, but now I like it. Ugh, I'm so indecisive. I think it looks nice. Yeah. Maybe I just didn't like it because when I first used it, I was trying to build the dome up there, and so with the the clear connecting glass, you couldn't really see the dome, which in turn made it like kind of hard to make it a dome. That's glass. That's connecting. So I was like, why are you different? Why are you blue? That into connecting glass, and then we can just point this anyway. I was gonna. Didn't have done that. I was gonna. I don't know why I thought that would work. Nobody knows. This is kind of silly. Oh, I'm stupid! Wait, I just waited a bunch of glass. No, I'm the worst. There is one thing that I do like, the clear glass with the Jurassic Reborn mod. If you break it, it drops like a block. My phone is dying. The end. This is the end. Slipped away and tore it. With the sky so far. Together. Oh. I'll never make it this time. Yeah. I think that looks pretty nice so far. We gotta add the fences to the top, and I think that will finish the book off. But I do want to turn some of these into the other kind. So I'm gonna head back to the main base and grab that stuff. Probably go ahead and sleep for the night, just because I can. Wood also. Start cleaning up some more of those. What's that stack in there? Oh, shit. What is that? Oh, one of them. I can figure it out when it comes to. What else did I want? Dirt. Dirt. Let's do the dirt with this. It's we have a lot chicken in on color. It's very use into for etched stone bricks. So that we can look at this as well. Hello, spiders. You get off of my house. Thank you very much. Right, back to Kingsburg. And yes, I do have to use this every time, because as you can see, it's 8,000 blocks away from my house. Which is not ideal, exactly. Kinda sucks, actually. Oh, I forgot to make me a doorway. Oh man, it's freaking on the glass. I really want to have like an inlet so that I can get in. Maybe on this side over here. How many boxes are there? We'll just put these down and then count. 7, 11, 12. It just We're gonna go here. How many would be on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that works. And then I have to break that for and no more. We also have to fill in the dirt over here so that we could get in. I will probably make staff paths out of like gravel or something. Just try and like, hey, don't go this way. Stay out. Wait. Did I not get enough dirt? Seriously? You telling me when I did not grab enough dirt for this project? We're gonna murderize some of the dirt. I didn't. Oh, wait. Place. Yeah. I do on it. I guess we did. We were definitely not for real. I still want some lower areas, but since it's moved up a little, I would like them to still be easily visible. So we're gonna do a bit more filling in with some words, just so there's a little bit more visibility. There we go. That seems fine. Reject that. Pretty single world. Will work? Yes. Are there any special doors from the Reborn mod? I don't know. Nobody knows. Maybe. Security door. Charity! Why can't I get one of these? See how that looks. Let's go back to the house. I should probably finish building. Well, actually, no. I need to make the fences before I do that. Okay, so we'll go back to the house real quick. And we make the door, and then we will come back with the fences. Do that. Then we shall decorate a little bit, and then I think we can finally put our Sitakasaurs. Just go in here. I do indeed think I have a shit ton of but are the reinforced doors, can villagers get through them? Look on their wiki. We're gonna investigate. Yeah, these are you can find a bunch of really cool things, so I didn't even realize you could find these things. Blocks. I guess we'll just have to make one and test and see. Hey. Do we have any reinforced stone already? Because I know they are. I have some. So I know you can find them at the thingy. I think I also have to make some for some machines. We want that one or the. I think we want this one. Maybe not the one with glass. I think I need to stick some meat pieces. I already hit some. Then we shall make some faces. I'm now thrown everywhere because I move things. Whee! Fences. Probably fences. I can get up my gates. No gates. Wood. We can also test if the villagers can go through this. I guess we'll go to sleep real quick. By throwing one in the thing. You know? Dance like it's the last night when I hit you right. Let's go test and see if villagers can go through this door. I really would like it if they could. Can you guys open this door? I mean, I can't even open it without a lever. Yeah, I think we need a lever. But I think we're actually good. I'm getting my stone in here. I'll probably make some right here, right now. And then do I have more sheep? Stone. Give me stone. Don't want to waste that coal, so I'll just. Oh, where's my crafting table? Crafting table. Oh, I forgot to put the reinforced stone back. Okay, I'll go for me. Let's make a lever. I think this is how you make a lever. Okay, that's how you make a lever. How you make a lever. Oh, it's the other way. Cobblestone! Yeah. I can just break this and get this one. So, let's make two levers. Where's it? Live on. These. Why would you have to close it? Maybe if I move it to the other side, it won't do that. Okay. So that. Nope. Okay. So maybe these guys aren't. Because I don't like that actually. I don't like that at all. Because I don't want them escaping. I guess we're gonna have to do super high tech buttons again. Let me go find. I don't feel like going back all the way to the house. Let me go find some stone. 2 pieces of stone. Each mount. And then. We can do that. That's just such a silly predicament. Very silly. Really silly. Really silly. Watermelon. Are you living the dream? Not a good thing. Really silly. Silly. Watermelon. Okay, we'll just be aggressive. I need to throw these in there. The back hurts. Make these buttons. And then let's go put these buttons down. The button. Focus now. Where we can get in and out. I'm just gonna take these. Well, let's freaking enter back to the top. Another grand question is, would I like it better if this also will reaching your confidence open? Oops. Yeah, I think that looks better than so do it like so. Oh, don't fall off, I almost fell off, I would have been bad. Yep, there goes nothing. I don't think we'd have enough to finish this. I have to get more. This, I think. There's a thing I'm gonna have to do. Well, yeah, in a second. But I like that. I think that's cute. I think it's a lot of fun. I think that looks nice. We just gotta make not too many though. Let me know where sticks. I think that might be too many at this point, but also, once again, I'll be using these again later for different builds. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't even matter. And to get to the to lose it all. Pick these up. I made a bit extra. That's fine. Let's get not into the world situation. This is gonna be the setup for the majority of, like, at least this palette is gonna be for the majority of our little exhibits. I do think for like the bigger carnivores, they're gonna have like more ones that look more secure, like with the reinforced stone and stuff. But since they're just little guys, I'm sure. Um, two, three, four. Also gonna have to light the pin up so the monsters get near and mess with my little guys, because that would make me quite sad. That happened. I don't know if I'll eventually need to expand this. I don't know, just depends on how everything's going. Seems like a nice size for two little speckles. So. Mm. And go. There's some lighting in here, so hopefully no mobs spawn. Really made it through that door. I do not know what sort of foliage I would like to use. I did say that I was gonna make it like more forest situation. So maybe we make like a willow tree there. Where did my bullets go? I think I threw them in here somewhere. I did. Okay, let's put some of this away because I don't need to start it. I am gonna have to go get some flowers and stuff from the house and decide which ones I would like to use then. It's a little close to my wall. Not too sure how fond I am with that being that close. I might move you over just a smidge. Maybe. Oh, but that's also equally close to my wall. Ugh! What happens when you're kind of bad at deciphering where walls are. Okay, that can work. That could work. Have some little trees in here. Would one work right here? Let's see. I don't like it. I don't like it. Maybe, do I have? I don't have any oak saplings. I'm gonna go find an oak tree. Chop it down and steal its saplings. Who are you? So hopefully carry you. That's the goal. I don't know how well that goal's gonna go because you seem to be after me. Yeah. Right. Okay. No, can you guys just leave me alone? I'm trying to do things. 5 seconds. You big ass, you speaky bitch. Because they lived in floodplains and forests. And floodplains are a little less trees, so maybe I don't need that many, but I do want a couple of these. I think 3 is quite enough for this wall of habitat. We gotta run back to our house and get some plant. A spider jockey, hello. Chicken jockey. Let's sleep real quick so everything dies. Oh, it's 11:04. Okay. I gotta do this real quick. I left my door open! Frogbird, don't you dare escape. Where are you, Frogbird? Frogbird, fine. Gotta do this real quick. I really want to get tacos hatched today. So, we... I have a singular lily of the valley. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe do some of those. These could be fun. I don't want all the flowers to be blue. I just the ones I like are blue. I need something to get with. I can take some of this. Oh wait, but they might get stuck on the duckweed ground. That is not ideal. Orchids. These guys are cool, but they are plants, not forest woodland plants. I just take these and go back and play around with them. And we shall get our little guys hatching. And then we shall end straight. Because I have other stuff to do for me. I'm gonna have to cut down all those trees later. Oopsie, I forgot about those. Probably didn't actually need that many, but really like these guys. These guys are very good. Much fun. Much whimsy. Yeah, these guys are tall. That's facing through the block, actually. They're actually like the canon swamp plant in Minecraft. And then we get this I think these guys are fun. I think they're super cute. I really like them. I think they're super fun and amazing and very nice. So, is it the fanciest exhibit ever? But it's also kind of tiny. But I do think it's quite quaint and cute. And I like it quite a bit. Like, I think it looks really nice from the outside. I like all the blue flowers as you get to them. You can see in there like really, really big. So they probably make pathways around it too. We'll just figure it out as it goes. We're gonna go get go. Eggs. Eggy time. Egg. Put them there for now, so we don't actually accidentally use them. Did yes, use these eggs, and then they get to go in the box. Those eggs will be hatched at a later date. I've just been making 4 of each right now for those guys, because the great thing about the Jurassic Reborn mod is you can reuse your DNA, which is very fun. Makes it. Oh wait, I need a Dinopedia. I need my Dinopedia. So silly of me. Goodness gracious. One gimmick of this thing. Dinopedia. It's in here. Thank you. I did make an extra one to put on the thing, because I thought it would be fun. Kind of like I made an extra paleo pad. For that exact reason. So it could sit up and your legs down. What are you guys doing? Oh, you're warm, so they're doing it. Okay, we gotta watch them. Where are my potatoes? My feeder. Potatoes. Because they're gonna come out and I'm gonna have to tame them. I think. What are you doing? 19%. Okay. The waiting process, guys. Patience. I'm telling myself to have patience. Because I'm very notoriously bad at being patient. Maybe we can find somewhere to put the feeder while we do this. I want it like somewhere. Frontish, so I think come up here a little bit more, so they're right there. Almost halfway there. Whee! Our first dinos! Ooh, I'm so excited. Ah, it feels kind of chilly. It's very cold in my apartment right now. It's cold everywhere. I am not liking the cold. I am not built for the cold. My joints are especially not built for the cold. This one also warm. But yeah, no. Also is not built for the cold. At this point, I don't even think the cold is built for me. I really do hope the stupid groundhog is wrong, though. That there will not be 6 more weeks of winter, because I don't think I can survive that. Whoa! They're shaking! Come on, come on. Come on. You do it. Oh wait, are you guys already mine? You are mine. Hi. I think we have 2 males. Wait, where'd you go? Males. Okay, they can have a max population of 10. Oh wait, I didn't realize they had little. Oh, we'll have to do a reading through their stuff later, because I did not realize that they had little entries in the book. That's so funny. Look how tiny they are. Oh, little guy. Hi, buddy. Oh wait, I want a picture of you. Stop moving. I'll have to do one of your brother then. Because he's staying still for me. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. Hi! Oh my gosh, we're gonna need some names for them. You guys want to let me have some names? You can maybe redeem them from like, and we can do that next time. Did you just eat one of my flowers? Or are you eating the grass? I would prefer if you didn't eat that, because you have perfectly good feeder over there, sir. So please don't eat my flowers. That would be me. We'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully they don't eat my flowers. I think I had 3 of everybody, but this so it looks like everybody's still here, because I did only have 2 of those guys. We will see. Alrighty guys, well I want to thank you all so much for being here. It's been an amazing, amazing time. I've had a lot of fun. We now have some dinosaur friends with us. We have 2 little male Psittacosaurus, and if you guys would like to name them, either leave them in the comments of the YouTube video, because every single one of these videos get uploaded to YouTube, once I'm done with stream. Or next stream, you guys can redeem one of my named animal streams. I prefer you guys to use the Planet 3 one, because technically I'm gonna have quite a few animals in this game. So that way it's not that many channel plates. Because I do also have for my farming sim game one, because it's less animals. But yeah. I want to thank you all so much for being here. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your night. We're gonna go ahead and find someone to raid out to. So let's go ahead and see who's live. And also if you guys would like to copy over my road message, there it is in chat. Let's see. Let's see. There are quite a few people. We are gonna go say hi to this lovely individual, which I have not ever reached out to. Oh wait, no, I think they are. Whoa! We need to cancel that. Cancel that. They're going to bed. They are going to bed. Let's not do that. I do not want to raid somebody who's going to bed. Oh no. Goodness. What is love? Ah. Now I gotta find somebody else. Oh no. Where is no? Hmm. We're gonna go say hi to Eli instead then. I want to thank you all so much for being here. I'm sorry about the little mix up with the raid. I love you babies. I will see you guys all next time. I hope you have an amazing rest of your night. Bye bye! Ah. Apple pie. If I can find the button.